putting that away. It always gets me in trouble. I'm back. Haven't been live long enough to. Maybe I should do this. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just messed up on me, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I'm back. It's sad, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm also going to make some tags to go in it. And you don't think that would be too big, do you? See, it pokes up a little bit over it. Think that'll be too tall? Or should I cut it off just a little bit? You see, now I've got this side to use on here. I put it over on this side of it and make pockets on both sides. But I am going to take that loose. Did we lose Cheryl? If I can get this fast enough, I might be able to get this on here without making a mess of it. Well, at least too big of a mess of it. Move stuff out of my way. I'm gluing my stuff to my table. Good thing I got a mirror down, isn't it? I need to get my mirror replaced. It's an antique mirror, and I just put it on my table because my table's a white desk. Yes, that's what I was thinking about, cutting the tag a little bit just to bring it down even with the top. I've got some eyelash trim that I'm going to use on it. So I'll show you the eyelash trim I'm planning on using with it. Well, welcome back, sister. I was wondering if you saw I was back here again. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. To be honest with you, I do not know. No. That ought to work. And we got eyelash trim over here. I'm trying, but I don't know what happened to it. It just went kaput on me, I tell you. My computer's not liking me these days. So this is the trim I'm going to put on the tag to go. I'm going to put this on here, though. I'm going to put it with this one. Like this one's blue and yellow. I'm going to take and use this tag. But I'm going to use a good bit of this trim because, I don't know, it's so thin. It's kind of thin, so I want to fluff it a little. And then I'll figure out if I like it or not. What do y'all think? You'll have a little piece flipping up from over the top on it. And see, I'm going to put these together so that it'll be short, long, short, long. I'm going back and forth with them. I just got to find the rest of my pages. I have lost them. I am good at losing things in my own craft room, and I have them right in my hands just a second ago. I'm probably the only one that does that, though. So, what do y'all think? It'll set up, and by the time I add embellishments and all that kind of stuff to it, oh yeah, we did too. We had storms last night. I kept popping in and out of Beth's stream last night because of it, and I finally gave up. And see, they gave me pain medicine for my hand until they can do the surgery, and surgery's the 9th. So I'm thinking about on these right here, cutting this out, cutting one strip of this out here, like doing it like that. I mean, maybe so that it won't be. Oh, come on now. My fingers don't want to work, y'all. So I can put it together here, and this will be closer together, of course. That it'll have less space in between them. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. I got to get me some double-sided tape because this glue is just not working for me. So I need some double-sided tape. But I'll kind of get the idea, I hope. Well, I know I had them. I really do need a scrap box, y'all. Y'all not going to believe this, but I have 5 more black pages made. Now I have lost them. Y'all don't do anything like that in your craft room, right? You don't lose things in your own craft room? I do all the time. I lose stuff all the time in my craft room. I can have it in my hands, and 5 seconds later, it's gone. Guess I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to concentrate on this. I'm not good at talking and concentrating, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not sure whether I want this for the outside or an inside page. See, y'all have come to the wrong place if you think I know what I'm doing, because I do not know what I am going to do next. It's sad. But I want to take this one and put it. I don't want to put that one. I need my black one, don't I? I want to take this one and put it here and put this one, something like that, in the center of it. But I got to make a different one than that for this, so because that just clashes way too much for my taste. And I have this right here. It says memories. I've lost these things, and I know they're right here someplace because I just made them. I'm glad you do. This is sad. I have lost my mind. Well, not my mind, but my stuff. Y'all don't want to see me. Let me put that back over there. All right. In my luck, I threw it away or something. I don't know. Y'all may have to watch me make more. Not crazy about making more, but y'all may have to watch me make more. Okay, so y'all are going to have to watch me make more because I have lost the rest of them. Just don't pay no attention to the ugly hag that's in the mirror. And I had to take this thing apart yesterday, by the way. This thing was grinding, and I have used it so much until that it was grinding, and I had to take it apart, clean it. I had to take it and wash it and clean it up and everything. It was so dusty and everything on the inside. I couldn't turn the handle anymore. But it's not grinding anymore. That's a good thing, right? I have to have the big one for this. I have to have the extra long plate because this will not fit on the short plate. It is this right here. It's too long for my short plate, so it won't cut. Okay. I'm gonna do some white pages. Let's see. I'm experimenting to see what I like best. By the way, so if I like the white best, and then putting the colors on it, I'll do white. Yeah, they got a lot of screws in them, and I never got the thing back together. My poor husband was ready to go buy me a new one. I told him I might have to anyway. Buy me a new one, I mean. Oh, that's fabric. I can't use that one. No, where'd I put my scissors? Y'all, I've lost my scissors now. I've got scissors. Heaps of scissors. There's scissors. One of them, anyway. I have to get me a scrap box for sure. Oh, I didn't see Beth if she had gotten my tags, my ATCs yet. Cheryl, did she ever get them? I got to watch bits and pieces, but she never did say anything about them. Did you get them? Yeah, I know. I had to oil it. I took all the parts. See, the only part that I didn't wash was the metal gear part that's in here, and I oiled it and everything. Um, so, but there's a lot of screws in here. There really is a lot of screws, and you got to have a pair of pliers. Um, a Phillips head screwdriver and hex key to take it apart and put it back together. But do you like it, Tammy? Well, I know she won't get them if she didn't get them by now until Tuesday or after. I just need to know before I have surgery. If she didn't get them, then I need to make some more and send out. Because I feel bad that it's taken me so long because there's people waiting for me to send my ATCs and everything. And so I wanted to make sure if she didn't get them, that I get some out before I have surgery because I know it's going to be at least 6 weeks after I have the surgery before I can do anything with my right hand. And being right-handed, that kind of puts a stop on things, on me doing anything since they're doing, and they said it could take up to 3 months. Uh, they said it could take up to 3 months because I'm a diabetic on it getting well, all the swelling going out of it and everything, and so the worst that can happen, she'll get 2 sets of the cards, right? But I went on vacation. I really enjoyed my vacation though. I really did. So my kids, they didn't want us to leave when we did leave, but it's like I told them, I said, I got a home. I gotta go home to it. I love y'all, but it's time to go home. Well, I messaged her several times. She just for some reason doesn't get my messages or something. I'm not really sure. But I do that. I did, didn't I? I should not have done that. Oh, well, that was a boo-boo. That worked. Yeah, my scissors. I know. I know. Beth is so understanding and sweet. I'm trying to get this album made, and I want to get I got to get an album made and make some more die cuts and stuff. Because I know there's a once I get it all figured out and everything, I will be okay. I'll be able to maybe do some gluing or something like that. But as far as die cutting and all that stuff, I know I'm not going to be able to do that once I have the surgery. Until after I get well. Oh no, wow. I enjoyed making the cards. I haven't heard if she's gotten them or not. And I did those. I did some kind of special ones. Is what I did. Um, so I mean, so I was hoping that she did get them. It'll work. I'll have to use that piece for something else. I'll have to use that for decoration. I did have all this prepped. I really did before I came on here. Anyway, after all this is said and done, I may have to get an electric machine, or there's an attachment you can actually hook to the handle of a manual machine. And I don't know if it'll work or not. I just heard about it that you can put on a manual machine and it turns the handle for you. I may have to do that. Time to lunch. That was a mess. Well, that was one mess right there. Okay, let's see. Uh-uh. My little torn edge thing that I made. I like them little things. And that's what I use my scraps off of this for, is making stuff like that. oval one now. Turn around right. Oh, glitter. I need to find my washi tape so I can tape these things down when I do this. Little oval. There's my little doodad I'm making. Can you see it? It goes this way. Let's see what we got here. I need one of these, right? See if we can do one of these. I don't know why they made this crooked instead of straight. I guess it's for attraction. I'm not sure. And this, sometimes it'll cut the paper and sometimes it won't. It would not cut the red very well. But looks like it did pretty good on the white, some of it. To where I need to recut on it. See, it didn't cut really well right through here. So I'm going to have to put it back through. That's what I will do. I'm going to turn it upside down to redo that. So that I can lay it up there and make sure it's on there straight. Now you can emboss with these too and use them like stencils. No. That's when I'm going to have to rock back and forth a minute to get it to come out good. Coffee! Dr. Thunder. I've had 3 cups of coffee this morning already. I don't think I need any more. This way. Try this again. Sometimes I have to turn it different ways. My plates are wearing out on me and it makes it harder to make this cut through because they got more. And I got some more plates somewhere. I just got to locate them. And since I moved my craft room from one room to the other, I haven't found everything yet. And what I have found, I lose it quickly. I'm good at losing things. Really good at losing things. Well, I'm having to do all this again. So I had all these cut. The rest of them are just hiding from me is what it is. It wants to make me think I'm losing my mind. And all these little doohickeys got to come out of here. Now, I think that white one made a pretty one. I was thinking about putting a couple of these different colored ones in my Happy Mail I'm sending to Beth. Because I think they're really cute. She would probably make a pocket out of them. I've done had 3, so I got way ahead of y'all. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, Central Time. I done got up and had coffee, ate breakfast, and there's that one. Now, a little doohickey I had a while ago. Now that one might look alright on here. The black and yellow one might look good on the white. What do y'all think? That look okay? In case you can't read it, it says create the life you love. I think the black and white makes a good contrast, to be honest with you. Let me swap this back out now. This right here. This one. Wait up here. Get my phone off the top of my dies. Ow. Then I have a small one right here that goes on the small side, or well, I guess you could put it on either side. It's just smaller than my own. Let's see if I got this one cut out. No. For some reason, it's just not wanting to cut. See on the back, you can't see it very well. That means it didn't cut out well. So I've got to put it back through. It's an irritating thing, but such is life. One thing about it, now see, I am not perfect. Of course, I don't think anybody is. Not yet, anyway. One day we'll get there, won't we? I think so. I think we got it that time. When I have my pin cushion hanging right here on the wall beside me, it's already just full of little pins and everything, needles and pins and pins and needles. Sure, I like your page that you did last night. I like that. I like that page. I like the title you put on it. So what are y'all doing this morning besides drinking coffee and watch me ramble on and can't see what I'm doing, of course. I guess I need to move this out of the way so y'all can watch. Keep craft lunching on everything. But all I'm doing is poking holes with my pokey tool. Y'all see it? Probably need a different color to lay down so y'all can see it, huh? this one here so y'all can see what I'm doing. It's like I'm going to have to cut through a little bit more on this side. Some of it's coming out and some of it's not. See, this is kind of a tedious little thing to do. That's the reason why I had it all cut before I started. And then I done lost everything. Moving stuff around, trying to put paper away and get things out, glue, and hunting down tape. I did have some tape. But I think what I did was I left it in Michigan with my daughter because they didn't have any, and so I think I left them mine and figured I'd go get me some. Just haven't went and got me any yet. But I thought I had some here. But while we were there, we for Mother's Day, my son-in-law took us all out to eat. Their two daughters and my daughter and me, my husband, and the kids all went out to eat for Mother's Day. We went to a little Mexican restaurant. Then after I got there, he had to fix my car. My tie rods were wobbly, so he took my tie rods. He ordered me some new ones, took my tie rods out, and put new tie rods in for me. Oh, he's a handy person to have around, I tell you. He wouldn't even let me pay for my tie rods. Anyway, I've got to finish over here. It didn't come all the way out. The cutting didn't cut it all the way out. So I'm going to have to do that again. So, this goes this way. I think that black and yellow will go pretty on that white, make a nice contrast. So we're gonna see if I can get this thing stuck down before my glue dries. For some reason this glue is drying really fast today. Gets dried before I can get it stuck on here. And that's how to be on the page. It'll sit on the page like that. And then it says, create the life you love. And I'm thinking I might take and put a black black probably behind it. Let's see. I know I've got black paper somewhere. You know what, y'all? I've done most of my. Come here. There it is. So, put black behind it. What do y'all think? Putting black behind it. Criminal Minds. Is that a series? Criminal Minds? I used to watch The Closer. Is that the series that came on after that one? I can't remember if it was or not. Okay, and I have this right here, which is, I can never remember the name of that stuff. But guess what I did today? Vellum. I remembered that. So I have this piece here that I'm thinking I'm going to make a pocket from. Like here. Just to make it stand out a little bit. What do y'all think? I think the red would look good on the white too. But I am thinking about taking this piece here and putting in here and cutting the center out. Instead of leaving it a solid, cut the center out like I did here. That's what I did here is I cut the center out of it. Instead of leaving it solid, I cut the center out of that one. And it's my alarm going off. I don't know why I have an alarm going off, but I have an alarm going off. Every day it goes off at this time, but I have no idea why. Okay, so my memories is kind of a little bit long, but if I put it, see now this is the edge here and this is the edge here. If I put it up, the Criminal Minds, is that the one that came on after the Closer? It was the extension to Closer? Was Kira Sedgwick? Oh, there we go. Probably should have set that down first, but I was thinking about putting that in. Because that's like a little tuck right there that can tuck in a tag or something like a little tag thing in there. And then I like the Closer, but I'm trying to remember. It was Criminal something that came on afterward. When she quit the show, they changed the name of it. Had most of the same actors on it except for her, and they had a new police commissioner or something that came on it or something. Anyway, it's a police show. Um, I've been watching Blue Bloods and different ones like that. That ain't gonna fit in there. I've worked on a few more. I've got 4 feathers made for Beth. I've got one 4-leaf clover. This cross here I'm going to make it in different colors. Well, the closer is a good one if you get a chance to. Good morning, Violet. How are you? So I'm working on getting a few more of these things made. This rose is really hard because it tears. It likes to hold on. I made some weeds. Made an elegant lady and a dress form. I'm going to do these houses right here, a row in black. I'm going to do those. I've got some locks and keys in white. I think I'm going to do some in black too. I've got Joy in the truck. And that's where I'm at so far. Working on this stuff. And I got to get all these things stacked up again. Wouldn't you know it? There they are. Right here. Told you I had them. Y'all didn't believe me, did you? Surprise. Okay, now, I like the pink. And I like the yellow. And I got to recut the white because it didn't all cut, but I think the black and white will look good together too. Straighten up. Straighten up, fingers. Yeah, I hate that they took off New Orleans. And that was one of my favorite NCIS shows. So, the last NCIS New Orleans came on Tuesday night. They have discontinued it. And they're going to do the NCIS one more season, I know, because Jethro hasn't decided whether he's going to leave the show or not. And they've already told him that if he leaves, the show's off there. So, no, these are dies that I just these are insert dies, but I like to make a photo albums out of them. Out of the insert itself, I like to make an album. So, anyway, but now these are just insert pages that goes with a photo album. Let me see if I can. I think I posted it. But let me see if I can find it on my pictures and show you which one I'm working on right now. This is the one I'm working on. Can y'all see that? Yeah, they said they're making a new NCIS Hawaii. So this is what I'm working on right now. It's supposed to just be insert, but I kind of like I kind of like using the page itself as a it does, doesn't it? It almost is if you think about it, but it's not. It's not really supposed to be an album. It's supposed to be just a page insert that goes into an album, but I want to make a whole album out of it. And I'm sitting here deciding on what colors to use in it and where I should put them at and, that sort of thing. So, but I think this and this would look good together. The pink and white would be pretty together too. Oh, I know. I'm terrible at decisions. I really am terrible at the decisions. And I got a blue one. And I'm thinking about putting memories on blue. Then I have my yellow one. Let's put that down. Oh my gosh. Could he still talk? I mean, he always made those little voices and stuff. Could he still make them little voices? He always I used to watch him on um what's the name of that show I used to watch him on Hollywood Squares. Rich Little was on Hollywood Squares a lot. And I used to watch him on Hollywood Squares. I used to like watching that show with Wally Cox and Rich Little and all them peoples. Now I'm telling my age, which I don't mind telling my age. I've earned every second of this age. I need a scrap box, y'all. I'm making an interactive card. You're supposed to put a decorative piece on part of it, like, say, just glue it down on one side. And then when you pick up that side, that opens up and does like that. I'm working on that card. I don't know what I'm going to put on the front of it yet. But no, I didn't get a new die set. I've had this one for a while. Um, I had to work on my die cut machine last night. And working on it was no picnic. So it gave me fits with my hands and everything. So get all this stuff off of here so I can be able to work. This stuff is getting in my way now. I need your desk, Violet. your old desk so I can have a place to spread out. Because this is what I've got right here. Well, I said I liked your old desk, Violet. I really did. I'm glad you decided to keep it. It broke my heart to know that somebody got rid of a desk that was that nice. Unless you want to send it to me, I'd take it. Just put it in the envelope and send it on down. Yeah, I think. The vellum on the black. That would show up, right? I've seen that they are bringing back a lot of shows. Like MacGyver is new and Hawaii Five-O is new and all that. They've brought back a lot of shows. They have. Do some layering here and let's see what our layers is going to look like. Get my tags out and cut some tags. About squares and ovals. Yep, y'all are watching me rake it off into my floor because I'm fixing to have to sweep. Fixing to have to sweep my floor. Oh, really? I haven't seen that one. I like the old one. I hope it's good. I like the old Walker. All right. Put that over there. See, this is my book die right here, and I got to take this out and cut the this is the spine right here. So, and there's little, whenever you cut it, these little things show up, and this is where you put the double-sided tape and fold them together, and you makes where you can put the pages in between. And this, my poor little die cutter, that's not really all that small. My machine is not big enough for this page. So I have to take that one and trace around it and cut it out by hand. But this is the inside of the page. And each one of them has the page and the insert to the page. So you can decorate each one. And there's like 10 pieces here. And then you got the little memories thing that you can cut out and put the memories on it. I need to leave this one here out. Oh, really? I had to take mine apart and clean it and everything. It gave me fits, and my husband fits, and I finally just my poor husband was so ready to give up and uh, and just buy me a new machine yesterday when we were working on it, trying to get it cleaned because they're so often you got to take them apart and clean them and get all the dust and stuff out of them so that but y'all didn't know y'all was gonna have to look at me when you got on here this morning, did you? Eh, I don't know. Do a scissor cut. It's still just the pressure's not on it anymore. I may have to order me some new rollers for it, which may be cheaper to just get a new die cut machine. But like I said, on here you can see where these little things are. They actually fold together whenever you fold these together like this. Let me set it over here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So when you fold them together, it makes creases right here, and then you go back and you fold these together. Come on, be nice. Basically, you kind of fan fold it to get it the way you want it. But when you lay it out, oh, let me turn it over. You've got this spine here, and it has mountains and valleys all the way across it. Yeah, you can pretty much make a mini book die by getting, like the squares, the layering squares, the um, layering ovals or circles or diamonds, and just use the smaller ones and just cut out. Just take the side one size up and cut out the back and front, and then take the next size down and cut out the pages, and you've got a mini book die. And then take something like this die here and make the spine for it, and then you can just and you can cut this down to be whatever size that you need. They have a mini album die cut on Amazon, $18. What size is it? Did it say? Because this is a mini album, as you can see. See, that's the large part of it right there. That's the large right there, and it's not quite as big as my hand. And then let's see, where did I put the other part? Put the other part somewhere, y'all. But as you can see with this right here, when you fold it, it's not all that big. And this is considered a mini album page. Is that it? Is that the size it is? Because, like I said, this. You get this part, and these are just dies that I have. The ovals and the square and the torn paper edge square that I thought would be pretty decoration in here. But this is all part of this die set right here. And then, of course, the big piece that y'all saw me cutting the pages from. So, let's see if I can tell you what this one is here. This one here amounts to being the large page is about 4 3/4 from here to here, and the small one is about about 3 inches from here to here. Is about 3 inches on the small side, and this is about 4 3/4 on the larger side. So it's not really all that big. It's all together. If I wanted to take that out, the whole book would measure almost 5 inches, just with the spine and all. It's almost 5 inches, so it's not really big. But mostly, like I said before, I don't get in no hurry to get my dies, so I'll go like to Wish and stuff like that, and a lot of times they have the dies I want, and it doesn't cost me a lot of money for them. Where this die here, it was on Amazon. It was like $23 for the mini album page dies. It was like $23 on Amazon, but it was only $9 on Wish, and it takes me a few days to get it on Amazon. Usually about a week or a week and a half from Amazon, but from Wish it takes me about between 4 and 6 weeks to get them. So to save me that much money, I'll go ahead and wait. I'm fine with it. So, but that's look at this. Really big for a page up there. I can see anyway, can crack. Let me rock it. Make sure I get it cut through this time. Like I said, I think I'm going to end up having to get me another die cut machine. Because this one's just, I might see how much it costs to get the rollers for it and everything. But let's see. These two fold together. And these two fold together. No messing up now. Like I said, I gotta get me some double-sided tape so that I can get my book. Well, it's on a minute ago. Let's go that way. Let's go forward that way. Anyway, just an idea on things is I can't put it together yet because all I got is glue, and I really don't like to use glue on the spine. But anyway, that's this. And then my pages, I would put in like this to it. And then this is the spine. Once it's glued together, these would be closed. Of course, y'all know that. Good morning, Becky. How are you doing this morning? I'm just fiddling with a little album I've been playing with, trying to figure out how I want it to look. But anyway, these, and that's what that die does right there, is it makes the then you take it and you figure out the length, of course, that you want to, and then you can cut this to fit the size of your album. And I got the die for it. If anybody needs a spine, it starts out this long, and then you cut it to the length that you want it. So come back here. And the spine is actually 8. Oh, you got a new cart. Did you get one of the rolling kind with different colored drawers in it, or? Oh, I imagine she's kind of busy trying to get unpacked and everything since they just got home. But that would be nice. That would be nice to see Tanya. She hasn't been on in a while. My internet's been acting up, so I'm surprised I've been able to stay on this long. Oh, so the kind that's Yeah, all these storms moving through. I know exactly what you're talking about. All these storms that's been moving through and everything. Yep. It hasn't been a picnic, that's for sure, on these things. I gotta get my honey to drive me to Dollar Tree and get me some double sided tape so I can get this album put together. Are you gonna show it to us, Becky? I hope so. I found one and I've been kicking myself for not getting it. It's a wire basket type though, and I think that's probably why I didn't get it because I've been wanting a cart. But I found one at the thrift store, and it has three wire baskets in it. But it was pretty sturdy. Uh, that slid out, the basket slid out and everything. Um, and it was $6, and I've been kicking myself ever since for not getting it. And I know they won't have it when I go back. So, as their stores are that way, you know. So, if you see it and you want it, you better get it when it's at the thrift store. Oh, that's good. So that's what happened. I had to take my machine apart, my die cut machine apart last night and clean it and oil it and everything because it got to where the gears were grinding and all that. And so my husband and I were both fighting with it last night. It was no fun. So he was ready to give up and buy me a new machine. Oh wow, that's a good deal. I found one here for 50. That's about the best that I found here. Is $50 for it, but um, I have a Singer. I got to figure out what to do with it, how to get it to work right, because I keep breaking the thread on it, and I get to sewing real good, and all of a sudden, kapop! And I bought new thread and everything, and I can't figure out what I've done to make it break. So I have got it just shoved backwards right now and sitting to the side because it's my mom's sewing machine and it's pretty old. But it was my mom's, and I really want to get it to working again. So when I get the money up, after I get my hand operated on and everything, because I don't know how much that's going to cost right yet. So after I get all that done and everything, I'm going to take it up to my the sewing machine guy up here and see if he'll look at it and tell me what I need to do to it. Is it one of the gray carts on wheels that's got 3 shelves in it? Oh, Cheryl. I'd get that thing set up if I could. Eh, when you know it, things slide. At least on me, they do. This glue just dries way too fast for me. I'm gonna have to get me some glue that don't dry quite as fast as this stuff does. Bet y'all didn't know y'all was gonna have to look at me do this, did you? Okay. A honeydew thingy. Honeydew this, honeydew that. I gotta get my honeydew something for me today. My honeydew, my honeydew's gotta take me to the Dollar Tree. My honeydew's gotta take me to the Dollar Tree and get me some double-sided tape. Because I'm having an awful time with this glue. I need another white one, don't I? Did I do that right? Fixing to find out, ain't I? No, I did not. I'm gonna give up on this glue. I'm telling you, I really am. My honey's got to get him a belt for his lawnmower. Then he'll work on it. He says first he's got to figure out how to take the old belt off the lawnmower. It's it was 47 degrees here last night, and it's supposed to be 45 tonight. So I can't imagine what y'all are going to get in the north of me, because I'm in Alabama. I'm in central Alabama. But it stormed here last night, but it's clearing up. There's 4 pages in my book. And then when I get done, see, I'm going to take some Tyvek, and I'm going to reinforce my spine with Tyvek. But there's 4 pages. Then I got the decorations I get to put on them. And then, so I got to make another piece of the spine. And I'm going to trim it down, of course, because it's a little longer than my pages are. As you can see on the black and white, you can see that. It's a little longer, so I've got to trim that down. I've got to get my decorations out and decorate it. And I got to make me another piece because I want to get about 10 pages in it. So I need to make 2 more pieces of the back of the spine. And I'm going to hook that piece to this one and keep going. And that's what I'm going to be doing. My daughter was born in Maryland, Suitland, Maryland, on the Air Force Base. Out there where they keep Air Force One. To me, it's hot. My husband, he's always complaining. He says I'm a polar bear because he's freezing, but then he covers up when it's 80 degrees outside. So I don't think I think he's just wants me to turn the air conditioner off, and I won't do it. And these pages actually come with a way to put them together with a spine already made. I just don't like that spine on them, so they'll make a decoration on something. So, because I can take and put a ribbon through, maybe, or like take some of this stuff here and weave it through it, maybe, if I can see how. And just weave it back and forth through there. Probably look better on the white than the black, but that's just an idea I was thinking about doing with that. make a cute pocket. What do y'all think? Make a cute pocket on it. My honey's still in the bed. He doesn't get up early. He says he's retired. Make some cute pockets, I think. I better not. I can't hold it tight enough with that hand. I ruin the whole thing and have to start over again. Still haven't gotten brave enough to try to do any fussy cutting yet. And I do still have this piece here. I'll figure out what to do with that piece too, because I like vellum. I think it's kind of cute on things. Me too. Since I had that, since I had the heart, um, since my heart doesn't beat, and I'm totally dependent on a pacemaker, don't nobody want me to work for them. I'm not supposed to bend over and stuff like that. I can't. I can bend over, but not stay bent over for very long because it throws my pacemaker off, and then it makes me dizzy, and I pass out, and all sorts of good things. Oh, my AC's on now. I was thinking about doing a black and white journal out of it. Your fingers work. The good thing about these little bitty parts, they get stuck together. You pull one, you pull them all. Anyway, set up a little bit. Come here. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, I have to do that a lot. I had to do that a while ago. Didn't know what happened to my computer. It just went kaput. It just stopped letting me talk to y'all at all. I didn't know if y'all could hear me or not. Be a pocket. It's right here. It's right here. So what's everybody doing this morning besides watching me make a mess of my stuff? I can see you. Well, I can see you're typing. Can you see me? Can you hear me now? Hi, Lori. Well, welcome back. Imagine. Yeah. Oops. I forget to talk when I get to thinking about something. I'm sorry. I get to concentrating on what I'm doing and I forget to say anything. Bye, Cheryl. Have a good day, sweetie. Well, that's where I've gotten to so far. I got to do some more die cutting and figuring out what I want to put on it and the decorative part of it and all that. Um, what do you think so far? I'm going to make a word, memories, and I'm going to probably cut it out of white since this is going to be a black and white album. I'm going to cut the memories out of white and put it right in the center. It's got a piece that can go behind it. Not really sure that I want to put the piece behind it though. But if I cut this out of white, it'd have to be black behind it. And if I cut it out of black, it'd have to be white behind it. So I'm not decided on that yet, but I know I'm going to be putting that on there. Then I've got this other piece right here that this one says create the life that you love on it. Whenever you cut it, it says create the life you love. And it goes in the center of this piece here, which is supposed to go in the center of this piece. So I may cut the white piece and put a black piece in the center of it that says create the life you love. But I'm definitely going today to get me some double stick tape because this glue is just not making me happy. And I got to glue down this edge here. That's what I. Whew. And then I've got this pocket. Then I've got this pocket. And then I'm going to make some little tags. I've got some little tags that when I cut them, they look like they've got stitches around them, like the stitching on I don't know if you can see it or not. It looks like it's got a little stitching around it here. And see, it looks like it's embossed around the edge of my pages here. So I've got this I got some little tags that I'm going to cut some little tags to go in it. I've got I've been experimenting to see what, because I don't want it just to be flat. I want it to look pretty. But like I said, this is an experiment to see if I like it or not. I've got to run that one back through my die cut machine, but I think that'll look pretty on the black. And then maybe I'll cut the memories out, put with it like that. What do y'all think? Thank you, Lori. I also have smaller words that I can put on it. I can cut and put on it. Like this one says, remember. These are just some words that I have. I have several different words that I can cut and put on it. Ow. Did I do that? Yes, I did. I got several word dies. Um, I bought them a little bit at a time. The memories came with my book die. This came with my book die. And like I said, it has a die to cut it out to put the word into. But I think it's almost too big for this book. What do y'all think? Y'all think that'd be too big for this book? Because when you're standing up, it's going to come out further than the edge on it. See? So I'd have to put it on there sideways to get it to fit. Braces. Tell me whenever I get my surgery done, I'm going to have to swap this brace to this hand until this one heals, and then they're going to do surgery on this hand. So I'm going to be busy with surgeries for a while. Might just cut it out and see how it comes out, though, just to find out. All right, ladies, thank you for being here. Got to take a little break. My hands are starting to hurt now. So I'm going to take a little break, and I will see y'all all around. And thank y'all for being here and watching and keeping me company. I have several happy birthdays. But I got my word guys, they come in sets. I've got some that says here and now and remember and genuine and just different ones. And most of them, like I said, they're not as large as this one. This one just came with the album. My word dies aren't as big as this one. Um, but like I said, I've got um, this set of book dies, and then this is supposed to be a page die. But I'm working on it, working out a album with it. And so I'm going to talk to you all later. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.